stay on bold. Pop and
Hi guys, my name is Mr Austin Evabor. I'm a graduate of Soil Science and Land Management, University of Benin, first class honors, and I'm a practicing farmer and a strong advocate of youth involvement in agriculture. Currently, I work as the general manager of 365 Farms, an agribusiness company that is involved in cassava production and processing. All right, I believe personally that agriculture can be used as a tool to curtail the meanness of unemployment among young people, among youths, and also if more young people can come into agriculture as a business, it could go a long way in solving our issues of food insecurity. I started my agricultural journey back in school because of I was really interested in solving the issues of youth unemployment, and I studied agriculture very well, and I saw that there were potentials in agriculture to solve unemployment, and that was what pushed me to start my first farm back in school with 2 rabbits and a goat. The name of that goat is Austin. My neighbors called that goat Austin, trying to they named the goat after me, right? And my first rabbit farm, uh, I went into that to supply rabbits to medical students back in school, and that was how the journey started. So when I was posted for NYC, I was opportunity to be posted to the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture (IITA), and that was when I got first-hand experience in agribusiness, working with the IITA youth agripreneurs. All right, from there I started my farm, and we are here today. From their house. Of course, this is the best time for everybody to start uh, one form of food production or another. We can at least it is very important this time that we just farm something. All right, even behind our houses. All right, you could have a poly pot, you could have a bucket just filled with soil, mixed with organic manure. All right, and plant your pumpkin seeds there. All right, for um for personal use, but for business you want to also look at, if you are doing it for business at a commercial scale, all right, there is time and season for pumpkin production. All right, like every other thing, there pumpkin sells better during the dry season. The reason is very simple. During the dry season, not everybody can plant ugu because of irrigation. All right. So if you are going to go into commercial, I would advise you don't just depend on rain for irrigation. All right. So if you have a borehole or you have a source, you have a stream close to your farm, that is perfect. All right. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed how much you can make. I don't know. I have practiced pumpkin production in the north in Abuja, and it was very lucrative for me. And I think you should check around it too, and you'll like it. Now, if you are interested in going into full scale um, pumpkin production, commercial production, and you need guidelines on how to go about this, just click subscribe on this YouTube channel, and then comment interested in the comment section. I'm going to leave a material with Fife Banks, and she will make it available for you. Thank you very much. Earlier that agriculture goes beyond just farming, and if we are going to harness agriculture to solve um, our economic problems like unemployment and food insecurity, then I think a lot of people have to see the business potentials of farming. All right. If you look very well, you realize that you know very well that food is a basic necessity. Everybody buys food, and every day people are spending money to buy food. It shows that there's a business in agric. All right. Now, when people hear agriculture, the first thing that comes to their mind is farming, planting. But that's not all there is in agriculture. Now, when you're looking at agriculture as a business, the term agribusiness, all right, there are various value chains to agriculture, and that value chain shows the series or the stages that food goes through before it gets to the final consumer. All right, and these value chains provide an opportunity for individuals to come in for a business. Now, for example, we have the supply of farm inputs. For me to plant the whole of this farm, I need seeds, I need fertilizers, I need chemicals, I need farm implements like the knapsack sprayer I'm carrying right now. It is a value chain for someone to actually be involved in just supplying farm inputs. All right, then we'll go into the production itself, which is planting or rearing of livestock and all that. That is also a value chain. We have the supply, all right, the supply value chain, the distribution, the processing value chain. For example, somebody produces cassava, that is a production value chain. Another person picks it up and processes it to gari, to starch. All right, someone distributes it. These are the various value chains. Or logistics. Right now there's lockdown. People are not moving around, and it is nothing to invest in logistics to get food from the point of production to the final consumers. All right, so these are various entry points for agriculture, but for the sake of this clip, we'll be talking about one of the areas of production, and that is pumpkin production. A lot of people have been asking me questions about pumpkin. Austin, how profitable is pumpkin production? Now, pumpkin, popularly known as Ugwu, it's a very good business venture. I think if you have the space for it at the back of your house, you want to try it, especially now, all right, where we all need to be involved in food production, right? Pumpkin is very lucrative. Um, post NYC for me, or during NYC, during and after NYC, I met a couple of people that were into pumpkin production in Abuja, and that was where um, I really got to see the business involved in pumpkin cultivation. I know someone, Dr. Shaibu in Gogolada, he has 4 hectares of land, all right, where he's cultivating ugu, and he sells up to 3 to 400,000 naira every 3 weeks from his farm. That is how lucrative pumpkin is. But don't be deceived, there are challenges to every venture you go into. All right, so if you want to go into pumpkin production, you want to be sure first of all you invest in knowledge. Make sure you have the right knowledge. All right, do you know what to do? Do you know how to cultivate the crop? You want to invest, and how do you get that knowledge? One, you could do your personal research. All right, we have the internet right now where everybody could go to. You could speak to a professional like myself, consult for you if you want. You know, there are many agricultural consultants who are actually on the field and know what they are doing. You could reach out to them, or you could go to the proven ugu farmers that are around you to ask them how to go about pumpkin production. All right, after that you want to look at your land availability. Where can you get a land? But before you do that, you want to count the cost. At what scale are you going to go into this production? How much do you have? Do you want to invest 100,000? Do you want to invest 50,000, 20,000? Whatever scale you want to go to, you want to go. Whatever scale you want to, scale of production you want to adapt, you must be able to count your costs, know what it's going to cost you, then check out for land availability. Then run a market survey. Very important. Don't just look at this video and say, Austin Evabor talked about agriculture, about pumpkin production that is very lucrative, and then you want to go into it. No, markets differ from place to place, so you want to be very sure what the market situation is like in your own area. All right, so go for your market survey, know how to buy, know how much they sell. All right, and once you are done with this, with the knowledge that you've gotten on the agronomic practices of pumpkin, you can now go into pumpkin production. So how can you start, or can someone have pumpkin from their house? Of course, this is the best time for everybody to start one form of food production or another. We can at least it is very important this time that we just farm something. All right, even behind our houses. All right, you could have a poly pot, you could have a bucket just filled with soil, mixed with organic manure. All right, and plant your pumpkin seeds there. All right, for um for personal use. But for business, you want to also look at, if you are doing it for business at a commercial scale, all right, there is time and season for pumpkin production. All right, like every other thing, there pumpkin sells better during the dry season. The reason is very simple. During the dry season, not everybody can plant ugu because of irrigation. All right. So if you are going to go into commercial, I advise you don't just depend on don't just depend on rain for irrigation. All right. So if you have a borehole, or you have a source, you have a stream close to your farm, that is perfect. All right. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed how much you can make I don't know. I have practiced pumpkin production in the north in Abuja, and it was very lucrative for me. And I think you should check around it too, and you'll like it. Now, if you are interested in going into full scale um, pumpkin production, commercial production, and you need guidelines on how to go about this, just click subscribe on this YouTube channel, and then comment interested in the comment section. I'm going to leave a material with Fife Banks, and she will make it available for you. Thank you very much.